want to hear God's voice. Since the Shema is all about listening, we should put our listening ears on. Everybody turn them on. And I also like to cover my eyes so that I can focus more on hearing and not be distracted by things going on around me. So if you'd like to try covering your eyes, you can. But we're going to join together in the Shema, making sure that God can hear us while we try to hear God.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated. On the top of page 4, we join together in the words of Ahavta. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all you are. Set these words which I command you today upon your heart. You shall teach them to your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house and when you walk outside, when you lie down and when you get up. Tie them as a sign on your hand. Let them be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Remember and do all my commandments and be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God.
Micha Mocha, if you want to get up and dance, this is a good one. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha neder v'kodesh, Nurat Tehillah Osefela, Nurat Tehillah Osefela. If you're just joining us, we're on page 5, and we're about to rise for the Amidah. Adonai sifatai tiftach, ufi agita gilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'chonei hakol, v'zocher chastei ahavot v'imahot, u'mevii geula libnei bnei Ham, למען שמו ואהבה. זוכרנו לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, לכותבנו בספר החיים, למענך אלוהים חיים. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם לעזרת שרה. Amen. We continue responsibly in the English at the bottom of page 6. You are holy God.
Even your name is holy.
And we want to be like you.
You are strong.
We can be strong.
You help people.
We can help people.
You make freedom possible.
We can make people free.
You remember the people who came before us.
We can remember them and the lessons they taught us.
You are holy, God.
We can act holy too.
We're going to continue responsively on the top of page 7. God, everywhere we turn, we feel you with us.
Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh.
We feel you with us when we see a newborn baby.
Holy, holy, holy.
We feel you with us when we touch a soft flower.
Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh.
We feel you with us when we see a rainbow after a storm.
Holy, holy, holy.
We feel you with us when we are loving and loved.
Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh.
We feel you with us when we do a mitzvah.
Holy, holy, holy.
Baruch atah Adonai hamelech hakadosh.
Blessed are you, Adonai, holy sovereign. Please be seated. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole service. Even though my children are now too old to be here, we are going to take a moment to bless our children. And so when we come into our synagogue for Rosh Hashanah to celebrate our hope for a sweet new year, we want to share our love of Torah and of the Jewish people, and we want to bless each other with these words of Torah. So, okay, here we go. Every person born into this world represents something new, something that never existed before, something original and unique. It is up to us to know and recognize that this person is unique in the world, a singular character and personality, and that there has never been anyone like this child before. For if there had been, there would have been no need for this new life to be in the world. So parents, we are going to, I think, Rabbi Jurgen, this is the blessing for the babies, actually. I think that was the blessing for the babies. All right, we're going to start with that. If you have a baby here that was born in the last year, just in time, come up onto the bima for a special blessing. Children, bring your parents. Come on up onto the bima. If you happen to have been born in the last year since last Rosh Hashanah, we have a special blessing for you. Come on up. All right, come on over here to the ark. We're going to open the ark, but everyone can stay seated for now. Come on over here, a little blessing. Extra blessing, extra blessing. How are you? Okay. Parents, you can all come over here and read with me. Okay, so where it says parents, can you everyone see? All right, we're going to read. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, for the gift of these children, we give thanks. May they grow in health and loyalty, bringing joy and fulfillment to all who embrace them. May we show our gratitude to you by leading them in the ways of righteousness. Teach us to guide and instruct them with compassion, that they may grow up loving humanity, striving always to be open to the needs of others, ready to share the sweetness of their spirit, and to extend a helping hand to all in need. Give us, O God, the wisdom, courage, and faith that we parents will need to help our children become strong, confident, and loving people. Amen. And we all join together in Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu la'azman hazeh. Okay, good? All right, so thank you all for coming up for an extra special blessing. And now we're going to bless all of our boys and our girls, all of our children. So if you have a daughter, a girl child here, I invite you to put your hand on her head or her shoulder. And we offer a blessing for girls. We say, Yesimech Elohim Kisara V'Rivka Rachel Uchleah. May God inspire you to live like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And if you have a boy or boys, put your hands on their head and their shoulders as we say, Yisimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim v'cheManashe. May God inspire you to live in the tradition of Ephraim and Manasseh. Okay, this one's for all children. Priestly benediction. Grandparents, if you're near your children, you can put your hand on their head too. I mean, who doesn't need an extra blessing? As we say together, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May the light of God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bestow favor upon you and grant you peace. So now we're going to take a moment. We're going to try to quiet ourselves down a little bit and think about all the ways we are grateful for our family. Think about the sweetest things you have done all year, and also how you will be even sweeter in the year to come. Oh, say shalom imrama. Oh, say shalom aleinu. Le'al kol Yisrael. Ve'yimru amen. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
So on page 12, we are going to stand up to get ready for our Torah service. You want to do Antiphon?
Sure.
So if you are on this side of the room, of this side of our sanctuary, you are going to read with me. And if you're on this side, you're going to read with Rabbi Nathan. And this side is going to start. On this first day of the new year, we remember
God is like a parent, Avinu.
God is like a ruler, Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, hear our voice.
Avinu Malkeinu, we have done wrong before you.
Avinu Malkeinu, make an end to sickness, war, and hunger.
Avinu Malkeinu, inscribe us for blessing in the book of life.
Avinu Malkeinu, make this next year a good year for us.
Avinu Malkeinu, fill our hands with blessing.
Avinu Malkeinu, be kind and answer us.
Treat us generously and with kindness and be our help.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu v'Haneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu v'Haneinu, ki ein banu masim. Aseh imanu,
So not only are we going to take out our real Torahs, but you can come up. I'm going to say, like 7 and under can come up and get a plush Torah so that everyone can have a Torah. And we're going to take our Torahs and stand right over here, Hannah and Marshall.
Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Olam, Olam, Amen. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Olam, Olam, Amen. Al Torah ve'al Avonah ve'al Gemilut Chasadim. Al Torah ve'al Avonah ve'al Gemilut Chasadim. Okay, everyone, we're going to stand with our Torahs as we sing our Torah service blessings on page 13. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo.
So I need all of you with a Torah, and if there's somebody who doesn't have a Torah and they want one, we have extras still. And you are going to follow Hannah and Marshall with our big Torahs dressed in white for High Holy Days as we process around our sanctuary.
שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יאללה לי, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יאללה לי, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יאללה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יאללה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, יאללה לה, יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו Shahar Chosho. Before we put our Torahs away, we want to lift them high up in the air so that we can sing Bezot HaTorah on page 14. Lift our Torahs high in the air, everyone. Bezot HaTorah Asher Sam Moshe Lifnei Bnei Yisrael Al Pi Adonai Le'ad Moshe. Okay, we're going to put our, if you haven't brought your Torah back, and we're going to put them in our bins as we sing. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim b'metomecha, Ne'usharm is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. So now is our time to get back to sit with our moms and dads, with our families. We're going to take a seat because it is time for a very special Rosh Hashanah story. And we need you to sit with your families. Hi, everyone. I'm not Rabbi Nathan right now. You should think of me as Aunt Maxine. Can you say hi, Aunt Maxine? Shana Tova, Aunt Maxine. You can tell I have New England parents because I say aunts instead of aunts. I'm sorry. So I invited my two nieces over to my house for Rosh Hashanah because it's very nice to be with your family when you celebrate the new year.
Shana Tova, Aunt Maxine.
We can't wait to spend Rosh Hashanah with you.
Shana Tova to you. Can we say Shana Tova to them? Shana Tova. I brought you a very, very beautiful, special, isn't that beautiful and special, gift to celebrate this day. On Rosh Hashanah, we eat pomegranates to celebrate. Every seed in the pomegranate reminds us of a mitzvah, a good deed that we can do in the new year. And we're going to hang these on our walls after we decorate them in a really beautiful way after services. All of you get to do this too. And it's going to remind us of mitzvot all year long.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Are you ready for our big day?
Yes!
What are we going to do today?
Are we going to fly kites? We're going to go swimming, aren't we? See the circus?
Ha, ha, ha. Not quite. Today is Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. And because it's such a special day, we're going to do special things. First, this was last night. Think about last night. We are going to watch the sun go down.
Goodbye, son.
And next, we're going to sit together and eat a delicious festive meal. We are going to bless the wine and the grape juice. Shana Tova. And then we're going to dip our challah in honey and make our year sweet, and our apples too. Can you imagine that delicious challah and apples dipped in honey? And now we're going to go to Temple.
And what are we going to do at Temple?
We're going to hear the sound of the shofar, of course.
Is that it? Do we do anything else?
There are many things we're going to do, most importantly, we're going to take some time to talk to God. We're going to think about our families, our friends, our teachers. We're going to think about the way we act towards them and the way we act with them. And we're also going to think about how we feel about ourselves.
What do you mean, how we feel about ourselves?
Well, you know, sometimes people aren't very nice to each other, and sometimes we're not always so nice to ourselves either. And it's important to think about how we act towards other people and also how we treat ourselves. Have you been nice to yourselves this year?
Sometimes. But sometimes I get really frustrated that I didn't do something perfectly. Or I wish I would have done something differently.
Me too. I think sometimes I'm having bad behavior because I'm mad at myself. Am I a bad person?
Not at all. Everyone has these feelings, no matter how old we are. No one is a bad person. We just need to learn more and more about ourselves. And so during Rosh Hashanah, we take time to think about how we can be better in the coming year. It is really hard work, but I know you can do it.
I know I can.
Me too. Aunt Maxine, is it true that Rosh Hashanah is the birthday of the world?
Rosh Hashanah is the new year, which means a fresh start for the entire world. Some people treat this like a birthday.
If it's a birthday, then let's have a party.
Yes, let's all sing. L'shana tova tekatevu. L'shana tova tekatevu. A good year, a sweet year. Happy New Year. So remember how we talked about listening to the shofar? We are going to get to hear the shofar in just a minute. But first we're going to learn and remind ourselves about the 3 different calls of the shofar. And so we're going to sing our song on page 15, the shofar blast.
So in order to do this, you need to pretend that you have your own shofar. There we go. You need to pretend you have your own shofar, so I need to see it so that we can do our calls together.
And we're going to practice. When I say a sound, you're going to repeat it after me. So try this. Tekiah.
Tekiah.
Beautiful. Another second one is Shivarim.
Shivarim.
Teru.
True.
I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah.
Tekiah.
I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Shivarim.
Shivarim.
Tekiah.
Tekiah.
I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. True.
True.
Shivarim.
Shivarim.
Tekiah.
Tekiah.
I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. So I need everyone to take a really big breath for this last one. It's the Tekiah Gedolah. We're going to hold it as long as we possibly can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tekiah Gedolah. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
So in order to really hear the shofar blast, we need to stand together to thank God for the sounds of shofar. And on page 15, we are going to say two blessings, one for hearing the sound of the shofar and one for the Shehechianu, because it is our first time, besides our own shofars, right? Our first time officially on this Rosh Hashanah morning to hear shofar. So let's say these blessings together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. Shehechianu now. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Tekiah. Shivarim Trua. Tekiah. Tekiah. Shivarim. Tekiah. Tekiah. Teruah. Tekiah Gedolah. God. On the bottom of page 16, we read responsibly. On Rosh Hashanah, we praise God who rules and guides the world.
Blessed is Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who make Israel and this day of remembering holy.
On Rosh Hashanah, we thank God who remembers our people and cares for us.
Blessed is Adonai, our God. You remember your love for us.
On Rosh Hashanah, we ask God to listen to our shofar and to watch over us in the new year.
Blessed is Adonai, our God. You hear the shofar sounds of your people Israel with love.
We continue with Aleinu and continue responsively. We believe in tomorrow.
We believe we have the power to make tomorrow different from today.
We believe that poverty doesn't have to be permanent and that men and women don't have to learn war forever.
We believe in humankind.
We believe that there will be a time of peace and a time of justice.
There can be a time of family and a time of calm for all who live on earth.
We believe that we share in bringing that day closer by the way in which we live and pray.
The world may smile at our dreams, but no matter, we still believe. Bayom hahu, yi'eh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
You may be seated. So parents and grandparents, I'm going to ask you to join with us on this closing prayer. And then if you can read, you're going to join in where it says children. So parents and grandparents, today on Rosh Hashanah, we have joined with the people Israel and prayed for more blessings, for better listening, and for strength in helping, for meaningful learning, for making peace, and for waking up every day ready to do the right thing. Children, help us make our prayers come true. Teach us, learn with us, guide us as we make words of prayer into acts of love and peace.
Let this new year be the beginning of something new and better for each one of us. Let this new year hoping. Let this new year be a year in which we care about each other and help each other. Ni shebarach avotenu ve'imotenu. May the one who blessed our ancestors, our mothers and fathers before us, make this a good year and a sweet year. Shana Tova. L'shana Tova Tikatemu. L'shana Tova Tikatemu. A good year, a sweet year. Happy New Year. L'shana Tova Tikatemu. L'shana Tova Tikatemu. A good year, a sweet year, happy New Year. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. So what I'm going to ask is that all of you will return your books. The little pamphlet that has the youth engagement stuff, that's for you. Take that. But your books, you'll return them here. And you're going to head into the Jacobson Garden to make our pomegranate wall hanging and get some apples and honey. Return your shakers and your books.